Good afternoon, everyone. This is Professor Hill. It's a short video for our class, Introduction to Ethics Philosophy 2306, here at St. Philip's College for the Maymester of 2023. We're in week 2. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of May, 2023. And we're doing pretty well. This is halfway. So far, people are doing really quite well. We skipped chapter 3. We're now looking at chapter 4 in our textbook, Doing Ethics by Louis Vaughn. And as it turns out, we're looking at consequentialism and non-consequentialism. These are the two big categories that he's talking about here, and which will get further explored in chapters 5 and 6. And that'll bring us to an end next week, Friday. So 10 days from now, we'll be wrapping this thing up. And so, like I said, it's condensed. It's a crush. We're getting a lot done. And it turns out chapter 4 is one of the longer chapters that we're having to deal with, which is part of the reason why we've got the whole week to get through it. We want to make sure that we've read chapter 4 before we write our essay and tackle the case study. And there's a lot to take in because there's different types of consequentialism and non-consequentialism, or deontology, as you'll see. And there's particular philosophers who are associated with the different examples or types of the moral theories that fall under both categories. So I want you to get through the chapter. I've been fielding questions today as they've come in, which is fine. Happy to always do that. You can always reach me through Canvas or my cell phone. You can call, text me. That's no problem. But just wanted to know that so far it seems like people are doing pretty well. They've had a couple of questions about different theories, but it's been working. And again, people have got their eye on Friday and the prize, which is the end of the week. And then again, we'll turn it around over the weekend and do Monday, Friday for our last 2 essays. The last essay next Friday will also be the final assignment. There's not a separate, traditional written exam kind of thing. It's just that last essay is the final assignment for the class. So if you've got questions, let me know. Other than that, everything's in the text. Like I said, chapter 2, for example, was significantly shorter than this because it really only dealt with 3. I remember that story of the 4. This is longer, more complicated because it's kind of laying out both sides, consequentialism and non-consequentialism. And they each get developed in their own chapters, but there's a lot that gets packed into this. So just fair warning, set aside some extra time to make sure you've got plenty of time to read chapter 4. And then to tackle our case study. And again, the case study, I wanted to make sure that people realize that when we talk about ethics, a lot of times these are significant, big, extraordinary case studies, dramatic events, and from medical ethics or military ethics, or but sometimes also it's smaller things. Ethics is something that cuts across a lot of our lives in big and small ways. So it's just a reminder that sometimes, yes, grappling with difficult medical ethics, those things they're challenging, they're difficult to deal with. But also, we have small obligations as well. When you go shopping at H-E-B and you get done and you've got the groceries taken out of the cart and into the car, you really should return that cart, the shopping cart, to the shopping cart corral out there in the parking lot. It's an ethical obligation that you have. Is it a big dramatic one? No. Is it a small little one? Yeah, but I do think you have an ethical obligation to return that cart to the little shopping cart corral. So one of the things we'll be talking about this week is how these things apply to big and small. So call me if you got any questions. Other than that, read that chapter. It's long. Set aside the time. And let me know if I can be of any help. All right. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.